a very happy new year to all of you. I wish you a very healthy, nutritious and prosperous new year ahead. Like most of you, tonight I also have to go to a party, New Year's party. But as they say, all the celebration first starts at home. So I'm not going to disappoint my family in that. To start my family's New Year celebration at home, I'm going to bake a dates and chocolate cake, which I'm going to serve with a toffee sauce. This combination is so good. Believe me, it's like a marriage made in heaven. Two most important things while baking are that you first preheat your oven and prepare your baking tray in advance. Because as soon as your batter is ready, cake batter is ready, it needs to go into the oven immediately. Otherwise, if it will sit outside the oven for a longer time, the rising agent or the baking powder in it will start reacting and you will get a very heavy cake instead of a fluffy one. And it's always handy to keep butter paper like this to prepare your baking tray. So my baking tray is prepared. Just going to get started with my cake. First, I need to melt the chocolate. I'm going to melt my chocolate in the double boiler. Just 75 grams of dark chocolate with around just a teaspoon of oil. I'm melting it in a very low heat. And as soon as the water will start boiling and start touching the bowl, I'm going to switch off my gas. Because if the water will touch the bowl for a longer time, it will get burned rather than getting nicely melted, and which will produce a very bitter flavor which you will not like. While chocolate is melting, we are going to soak our dates. This is 150 grams of chopped dates, which I'm going to soak in around 300 milliliter of boiling water. Soaking it in the boiling water really makes it soft and much better for the cake batter. I have got here 110 grams of butter, which I'm going to cream till it becomes nice, fluffy and smooth, and its texture also improves. So my butter is nicely creamed here. Just going to add 150 grams of brown sugar. I'm going to add it in parts. Now, rest of the brown sugar. I'm going to cream them till they become a very nice smooth mixture. As you can see that my mixture is nice and smooth here, I'm going to add egg one by one. As soon as you will add the egg, you will see that the mixture will start curdling. But don't worry, keep on beating at a good speed and you will get a nice and smooth mixture again. Third egg in. So my eggs are nicely absorbed in my batter, and I just need to check on my chocolate. Yeah, it's nicely melted too. Just going to add in. While you are adding chocolate, just keep on whisking. Yes. Now I'll add in the dates. And just mix everything. Okay, now here I have got 225 grams of plain flour. I'm going to add just a teaspoon teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder in it. Now I'm just going to sift my dry ingredients into my wet ingredients. And just going to mix everything together. My cake batter is ready. I'm just going to add a little bit of around a teaspoon of allspices in it. A little bit more. And just mix it. Now I'm just going to pour my cake batter into my cake tin. Now this will take around 40 minutes to get done in the oven. While my cake is getting ready in the oven, I'm going to make my toffee sauce. Around 275 gram of golden syrup. I'm using Lyle's golden syrup, which is available in all the supermarkets very easily. Now I'm going to add 110 grams of butter. Now I'm just going to add 275 grams of brown sugar, 225 milliliter of fresh cream, and just a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I'm going to stir it till everything melts properly. And then I'm going to let it boil for 3 to 4 minutes. Now everything is nicely melted in here. It just needs to boil for around 3 to 4 minutes. It will get thickened slightly and get the saucy consistency. I'm just going to pour it. So I still have a good 20 minutes for my cake to get done. To check whether your cake is done or not, just insert a skewer inside the middle portion. And if your skewer comes very clean, this means your cake is done. Now for the moment of truth. Yay! Now just to make it more better in texture, I'm just going to brush it with my toffee sauce. And it's ready. Time for my snowfall. To make it look more pretty, I'm just going to sprinkle this icing sugar, just like a snowfall. My New Year's celebration cake is ready. Pour over my toffee sauce. So happy right now. This is what we call New Year celebration.